Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and you're welcome to another episode of our security tips for your homes. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Today, we are going to look at burglary. You know, people that burgles houses. How does it come about? As I said, and we have known, it is the same from Abari Security Services Limited. Our security tips, the tips that will give you so that you'll be conscious of security in your environment, conscious of security in your home, so that you'll be able to avoid the avoidable. So, as we used to say, if you need any security consultancy, you need security guards, you need security equipments, burglary proof alarm system and CCTV cameras, you can still contact us. My number remains 0803-715-4032. So what we are going to talk about, why it's difficult to protect your home from professional thieves. Most burglaries are done by amateurs. Take that. They are not always professionals. When professional thieves want to do something, they don't need to hide. They come out in the open. But most of burglaries at home, they are done by amateurs. These thieves are more easily thwarted if you employ some of these simple security precautions. Just employ simple things we need to know, and once we employ it, we'll be able to secure our homes. One, whenever you're going out, or whenever you fix that you feel that you have fixed all your keys and you fix everything, why fix all the necessary things? Why not try to burglarize yourself? Try to burgle yourself and see how easy it is. If it is very easy for you to burgle yourself, then you have made it so easy for other persons. So try. For instance, when you lock your door, you try to push your door and see how hard it is. Try every mechanism to see how it's easy for you to burgle your own house. When you know it is that easy, you'll be able to protect your house. When you see those flaws, those mistakes, those easy access that you have identified, you try to fortify it. So once you begin to burglarize yourself and you know how it is, that it is very easy for one to do that, you'll be able to protect yourself and maybe make room, do all the deficiencies you have identified. Number two, lock up your home. Even if you go out only for a short time, many burglars just walk in through and unlock doors or windows. That's just it. Most of the burglars, they even meet a place that is not even locked. So even when you are going out for a very short period and there's no one at home, make sure you lock your door. Make sure you don't lock your door. Don't waste time. You just say, okay, let me just go. You just go in there and coming back. Before you do that, the burglars are smart. Before you turn your eye, before you say Jack Robinson, something has happened. So always lock your house, no matter the short distance you want to go. Change all the locks and tumblers when you move into a new house. If you move into a new house, let your main preoccupation be changing the locks, because you don't know who has access to the key. So once you enter, it is now your property for the time being. So one of the things you need to do is to change the locks. Change all the locks. Very important. Another tip is, for the most effective alarm system, conceal all wiring. If you have an alarm system, conceal all the wiring. A professional burglar look for places where he or she can disconnect the security system. So when all the wires are hidden, there is no room for them to go and disconnect. So it's very important that with the wires that are flying here and there, you try to hide them so that they will not be exposed. Another tip is, for the most effective alarm system, conceal wiring. We have said that your house should appear occupied at all times. Your house should appear occupied at all times. What are we trying to say? Use timers to switch light and radios on and off when you are not at home. When you leave your radio on, the burglar will always think that there's someone in the house. You leave your system on, the lights are on. When the lights are coming on and off, the impression that someone is at home. So what you do, always try to leave your lights on, especially the radios. Try to leave them on. If you can have a system that regulates it, it switches it on and off, it will scare away burglars from entering the home. Because as we know it, burglars enter homes that feel that there is nobody. They feel that there is nobody inside the house. So by the time you use this step, you'll be able to overcome such a thing. If you have a faulty alarm that frequently goes off, get it fixed immediately and tell your neighbors that it's being repaired. Many people ignore an alarm that goes off periodically. So it's very important that when you fix the alarm system, make sure that it's working. It's not just about fixing it. Make sure that it's working. I believe that with these few tips, we have gotten one knowledge or the other to help us concerning our homes. We have not exhausted all the necessary tips that is required, but we believe that this will help you in a long way. Please always check us out, because we have a lot to give you to secure your home, to secure your office, to secure your environment, and to secure your shops. It remains Abari Security Services Limited, and we are consultants, we are security guards experts, and we provide for you your total security solution. Where you can feel relaxed that your home is secured and safe. You remain blessed and have a wonderful week ahead as we look forward chatting with you next time.